A recent study found that heavy use of social media, around 2 hours or more a day, at age 14 is linked to a measurable increase in suicide attempts by age 17. For a teen, social media is their social life. If they lose it, acknowledge that it may be challenging and help them to find other ways to stay connected. Imagine waking up tomorrow and your teenager's TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat accounts are gone. This is becoming a real legislative possibility in the UK. As of May 2026, the UK government is moving past advice into action. After months of consultations and pressure from the House of Lords, we are seeing the most aggressive push yet to restrict or even ban social media for under-16s. But what does a ban actually mean? Is it a total blackout or just a curfew? And importantly, how are you supposed to handle the fallout at home? I am Dr. D, and this is Little Actions. From pediatric health tips to mental health advocacy and support for Black and ethnic minority families, we're here to help you stack your little actions for a healthier future. Hit that subscribe button and let's grow together. Today, we're breaking down the facts, the real harms, and a roadmap for parents to navigate this digital revolution. Stick around because the status quo for UK teens is about to change forever. Let's look at the facts. In early 2026, the government confirmed they will impose age or functionality restrictions on social media for anyone under 16. This follows the Online Safety Act, which is now in full force. What are the key updates for 2026? There is the pilot schemes. The government recently launched pilots into 300 homes, testing digital curfews and time limits. Now, on the functionality bans, the focus is shifting towards banning addictive features such as infinite scroll and push notification. And what about the verification gap? The biggest hurdle is how to prove age. UK government is looking at mandatory ID checks or age assurance tech that platforms must use or face massive fines from Ofcom. So basically, the government is saying the tech giants haven't protected your kids, so we are taking the keys over. If they don't comply, they could lose 10% of their global revenue. Let's look at the harms of social media and why now. Why the sudden urgency? It's because the data is getting harder to ignore. We've moved past too much screen time into psychological design. Let's look at the harms. The dopamine loop. Algorithms are designed to keep teens doom scrolling by triggering the same pathways as gambling. Body image and dysmorphia. Constant exposure to AI-filtered perfection is directly linked to a rise in eating disorders among 12 to 15-year-olds. And the sleep crisis, the blue light is one thing, but the other thing is technoference, which is the psychological need to check a phone. I'm sure grown-ups understand this. These are ruining teen sleep cycles, which are critical for brain development. And now for the statistics. A recent study found that heavy use of social media, around 2 hours or more a day at age 14, is linked to a measurable increase in suicide attempts by age 17. Hello, we've got a lot to cover, including how to support your teen. If you haven't already, Join Little Actions by hitting that subscribe button. My goal is to help you navigate parenting and the digital world without the headache. And having you here makes that possible. Thank you for watching up till this point. Let's get into the topic. Let us look at the potential gains of social media restrictions. Critics say a ban will push kids into the dark corner of the web or make them use VPNs. But proponents argue the gains are worth the friction. Some of the advantages may include reclaiming boredom. Without the constant notification ping, teens are forced back into their creative hobbies, reading, and in-person socialization. Leveling the playing field. If everyone's kids is off social media, the fear of missing out or the knowledge of missing out disappears. The social pressure to being online 24/7 vanishes. Now, the digital gradual release. It allows parents to introduce the internet in stages, starting with dumb phones to curated apps, rather than handing over a digital casino at age 11. So how do you support your teen? Whether the restriction happens tomorrow or next year, you need a strategy today. Your goal is to be a digital coach. So here's how to start. First, start with one tech-free zone. For instance, no phones at the dinner table or a charging station outside of the bedroom. Next, start with a conversation. Explain the mechanics. Tell them that these social media apps isn't free. Say you are the product. They are selling your attention. Next, model the behavior. If you as a parent is scrolling on TikTok while they are talking to you, it won't work. When grown-ups and parents lead by example, it's easier for the children to follow. And next, validate the loss. For a teen, social media is their social life. If they lose it, acknowledge that it may be challenging and help them to find other ways to stay connected. The UK is at a turning point. We are deciding as a society that our children's mental health is more valuable than a tech company's engagement metrics. Now, what do you think? Is a ban the right move, or is it government overreach? Let me know in the comment section. I'm reading all of them. And if you want to stay updated on the latest online safety laws and parenting tips, hit that subscribe button, turn off the notification. Remember, stack your little actions. One phone-free evening is a win. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.